As the Seminoles begin preparations for the 2012 football season, coaches are leaving nothing to chance on the field.
Don't go jetliner on me now, okay? Here's what I want to see right here.
It's the same off the field as well. Since the arrival of head coach Jimbo Fisher, part of the preseason camp consists of a guest speaker series aimed to help players with their off-field choices.
I mean, it shows a level of experience that your coaches have. I really enjoyed it because it says that, we care enough that if we can't share our expertise on it, we're going to bring someone in who's really going to be able, and you're really going to be able to learn from this guy.
This year's series began on Wednesday evening with former college star and NBA player Chris Herron. Herron's promising basketball career was cut short because of substance abuse, and he now travels around the country sharing his story in hopes of helping others stay away from the life he had.
I'm passionate about it because I lived it, and I know what it's like to lose it, and I know what it's like to reflect back and say, I wish I listened. So I think it's important to pass it, and that's why I do it.
Herron pulls no punches during his talk, which the Seminoles appreciated.
Hit that woman in front of you. That's the problem. You got a right to remain silent. Pick me up off the ground, threw me in cuffs at 24 years old. I became a convicted felon.
Yeah, he didn't sugarcoat anything, and I think a lot of times we'll get kind of half answers, or people want to protect their past, and they're telling you what to do, but they don't want to say what they've been through or how it's affected them, and because they don't want to reveal that part of themselves because it hurts to bring that stuff up. And we're just super blessed to have Chris come through and just say what's really on his mind and what he has been through.
The temptation of drugs is everywhere on the college campus, something the players understand.
You see the Truth commercials, but it's kind of far away. It's long distance. It's inside your TV. You feel like that can't happen to you. But seeing someone who is a decorated athlete, seeing someone who, dives into their sport and cared as much about basketball as you care about football, seeing someone losing all of that because of substance abuse, it really strikes home. That did for me, more than 15,000 Truth commercials could have ever did, just those little 30 minutes I shared with Chris.
There's going to be some times where these kids slip up, and I think you have to be sensitive to that. You don't know their history, you don't know their background, you don't know their family dynamics. And a lot of times, when people say, why can't they just stop smoking pot? It's just pot. It's not just pot. There's something behind it, because if it was just pot, they wouldn't put everything at risk.
Herron's goal is to reach one person every time he speaks, which usually leads to greater change.
But a lot of those choices he makes affects a lot of people, and under these circumstances at college, it affects his teammates, his coaches, staff, the school's reputation, but it also affects his family, and when I was going through what I went through, people would say, oh, he's a junkie, who cares, he's stupid, he lost everything. But I had 3 kids. I had a wife, I had a mom and a dad. I had people who cared about me, and they suffer in this as well. So if I can get one, that usually will affect about 10.
If I'm a coach, knowing that that I could change your life potentially for 20 years down the road, through bringing somebody in to talk about the subject, talk about drug abuse and things like that, then it's a lot more rewarding than winning a game.
Whether players respond or not, Fisher will continue to give the Seminoles the opportunity to learn more life lessons throughout camp. Lane Hurt, Seminoles.com.